Good morning, students. Hope you all are good and staying at your home safely. So, student, as we were started at the chapter, The Rain on the Roof by Coach Kene, and I have explained you the first paragraph of the chapter. That is, the first paragraph was your when the humid shadow over all the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently wept in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So I had explained you this paragraph in yesterday video, and in this video, in this paragraph, I had explained you that in this stanza the poet says that the stars of the sky are not visible, being covered by clouds. He says that the darkness is making him sad and reflective, and the rain also seems to mirror his emotion, as it looks like tears falling softly from human eyes. And also, the only thing that can bring joy to the poet is to curl up with a pillow in the bed of a rural cottage. Though the rooms of the cottage may be very small and ill-equipped, the sound of the raindrops can enable him to recover from his sad and a gloomy mood. Now, today I will be explaining you the second paragraph, and the second paragraph goes like this. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into a busy being start, and a thousand recollection wave their air thread into woof, as I listen to the patter of the raindrop upon the roof. So here I have written the word meaning. The first line word is tinkle, that is soft ringing sound. Second is shingles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roof. You all have seen it that there is a rectangular wooden tiles that is used on a roof. Echo, resounding reflection of a sound waves from a surface back to the listener. हम लोग कहते हैं ना जैसे echo कर रही है आवाज़. Means when we talk, for example, when there is network problem, क्या होता है जो हम लोग बोलते हैं वही हमें अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन पे भी वही सेम नेटवर्क की वही सेम साउंड वापस रिफ्लेक्ट करके सुनाई देती है. सो व्हाट वी सेज, वी यूजली सेज कि हम फिर से कट करके कॉल करते हैं. वाई? बिकॉज आर साउंड इज इन अ echo mode. Now, the fourth is dreamy, means dream like sapna, fancies, imagination, recollection, memories, wave, put together, air thread, dreamy memories. Air thread मतलब कि बुनना, हवा में कुछ बुनना या सपने देखना. So that is a dreamy memories. Woof, weft, patter, you all know that is a repeated light tapping. Now, heartbeat respond sensitively to each sound made by the falling raindrop. He now experienced many dreamy imagination in his mind, thousands memories of a past, both sweet and start coming back to him. And these memories are not separated from each other, like they get woven like a patchwork as he lies listening to the pattering sound of the raindrop. So here the poet is, after listening those patter sound of the raindrop, he was imagining the memories that is very sweet, both that is from the past and that is very sweet, both of them like sweet भी थी और कुछ ऐसी भी थी जिसको वो सोच के सुन के सारी रेन ड्रॉप्स को he was क्रिएटिंग अ वूवन थ्रेड, मतलब कि वो बुन रहा था सपने, और ही वॉज थिंकिंग ऑफ ऑल्सो, कि कुछ पास्ट की बातें सोच रहा था, कुछ मेमोरीज उसकी रिकलेक्ट हो रही थी, कुछ आगे फ्यूचर के लिए वो सोच रहा था. सो ऑल दीज आर व्हाट वूवन थ्रेड, मतलब वूवन एयर थ्रेड्स, मतलब कि पुट दैट ऑल द memories were put together and they are creating a dream memories. So in this way the poet is describe how the raindrops make a tinkling sound as they fall on the shingles of the roof, and each sound made by the rain is repeated the next instant by the beating of his heart. And as he is listening to the soft and a continuous falling of the raindrop on his roof, all his memories came back to him. But they are not like separated from each other. And these memories have formed a patchwork by becoming with one another, intertwined मतलब एक दूसरे से connected. And these memories are large in number and have formed a cluster in his mind. Means now he is forming a cluster, means building block, creating a block, large block. So that is creating that is formed a cluster in his mind. So in this way I had explained you the second paragraph, and I'll go the question answers with you. So the first question is, what happened when the rain falls on the shingles? So a tinkling sound is produced when the rain falls on the shingles. So what happened when the rain falls on the shingles? Shingles are, as you all know, that is a rectangular wooden tiles used on a roof. So it is producing a soft ringing sound. So a tinkling sound. What type of a sound that when the rain falls on the shingles? That is a tinkling sound is produced when the rain falls on the shingles. Now the second one. What does the poet listen? उन्होंने क्या चीज़ सुनी? So the poet listened to the sound of the raindrop falling overhead on the roof of his cottage. So the answer second is, the poet listened to the sound of the raindrops falling overhead on the roof of his cottage. Now the third question. How does the sound of the rain affect the busy mind of the poet? So the question is asking about how does the sound of the rain affect the busy mind of the poet. कैसे raindrops busy रखती है mind को poet की. So the sound of the rain gives birth to many imaginative and fanciful ideas in the busy mind of the poet. ऐसा आपके साथ भी होता होगा students, like when the rain when there's a rain started, we thinking of our mind start thinking of the imaginative things. It started creating a imaginative or dreamy fancies are started in our mind. So here the sound of the rain gives birth to many imaginative and fanciful ideas in the busy mind of the poet. Now fourth question. Explain the lines, a thousand recollection wave their air threads into woof. Woof means weft, air threads, dreamy memories, wave put together, recollection, memories. So in these lines, the poet compares recollection to the weavers and द मेमोरीज टू फैब्रिक. अब देखो मैंने बोला ना, कुछ चीज़ें बुनना कहते हैं ना, आप स्वेटर बुनते हो या फिर थ्रेड से कुछ भी. सो वीवर एंड द memories to the fabric. So the intertwined memories create a unique fabric of memories. जब आप कोई चीज़ नई बुन के कुछ, अगर आपने डिफरेंट तरह के फैब्रिक लेकर कुछ चीज़ें बनाई तो क्या होता है, इट क्रिएट अ न्यू थिंग. सो इसी तरह से क्या होता है, हेयर द पोएट इज सेइंग दैट थाउजेंड्स और रिकलेक्शन वीव देयर एयर थ्रेड इनटू वूफ, कि कुछ थाउजेंड्स रिकलेक्शन, कुछ बहुत सालों की कुछ यादें थी जो उसने रिकलेक्ट किया, एंड देन ही पुट इट टुगेदर एंड देन ही मेक अ न्यू इमेजिनेटिव थिंग. एंड हेयर द रिकलेक्शन टू द वीवर्स एंड द मेमोरीज टू फैब्रिक, and the intertwine means to connect and create a unique fabric of memories. So in this way student, I had explained you paragraph 2 and also give you the question answers related to this paragraph. You all have to write it down in your fair copy, and if you have any problem related to this paragraph you can ask me in your WhatsApp class or in your Gmeet class. So make it sure that I have given you the central theme plus your introduction. So first of all you have to write it down, the introduction, then central theme, then first paragraph question answers, then second paragraph question answers, and tomorrow I will be sending you the third paragraph question answers, and fourth on Saturday I will be like sending you the video related to the discussion of the question answers with you all. So just write it down serial wise and start making your copies. So students, if you have any problem, please ask me in our WhatsApp class or in your Gmeet class. Thank you students. Take care and bye bye.